Hi, this is Heather. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to do the single crochet. I have another video on how to chain if you need to see that. So I have several chains here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the second stitch from the hook. So you can see yarn coming out of the yarn that's attached to this hook is coming out of this stitch. So that is always skipped. That's why we say it's the second stitch from the hook. So we're going to go into this second stitch here, and you're going to insert your hook between these two threads of yarn, and then you're going to do a yarn over, put your yarn from right to left, bring this hook through these two yarns. It's going to hook right there, and it's going to bring it through. And you should have two loops on your hook, and then yarn over, and you're going to pull through those two loops. So bring the hook towards you through those two loops. And we're going to go into the very next stitch. You can tell the stitch is coming from here, so we're going to go to the very next one. Insert the hook between these two pieces of yarn here, and put the hook through, then yarn over. I'm going to bring this thread through the first loop, yarn over, and go through both loops. And the next stitch we're going to go in the very next, right here. You can always tell where the stitch is coming from because it's a little larger than the others. So we're going to go to the very next, and put your hook in between those pieces of yarn there. Put the hook through it. Take your yarn from right to left so the hook can catch it, and bring it through the first loop only. You have two loops. You're going to yarn over and then pull through those two loops. And we're going to go into the very next stitch. Put your hook in, put it through, yarn over from right to left. The hook will catch that yarn, bring it through the first loop only. You'll have two loops, yarn over from right to left, and bring it through those two remaining loops. And we're going to go into the very next stitch, very next chain, sorry, and we're going to insert our hook, put it through, yarn over from right to left. The hook will catch that yarn, bring it through the first loop, yarn over, pull through the two remaining loops. And I want to show you what to do on the second row, so I'm going to go through these stitches, and we'll do this next one. And go through the chain, insert your hook into that chain, put it through, yarn over from right to left. The yarn will catch this yarn, or the hook will catch the yarn and bring it through the first loop. And then you're going to yarn over from right to left and pull through the two remaining loops. Go into the very next chain, insert our hook, put it through, yarn over from right to left. The hook will catch this yarn and bring it through the first loop only. Yarn over from right to left. Pull through two remaining loops. And we have three more to go. We have the next chain. Put our hook through that. Yarn over from right to left. Pull that yarn through the first loop. Yarn over from right to left, and pull it through the two remaining loops. And we have two more to go. We're going to insert the hook, yarn over from right to left, pull that yarn through the first loop. You'll have two loops on your hook, yarn over from right to left, and pull through the two remaining loops. And one more, go into that chain, yarn over from right to left. The hook will take this yarn through the first loop, and yarn over, and then we're going to pull through the 2 remaining loops. And you can tighten this if you need to. And I wanted you to see what you have to do for the next row. So what you're going to do, if you're going to do a single crochet in this very first stitch, then you chain 1, wrap the yarn from right to left, yarn over, and pull that through. Then you turn your work, and since you did this chain here, you're going to do a single crochet in the very first chain. When you do a chain 1, it doesn't count as your first single crochet, it's just a chain 1. So you're going to go in the very next, or actually the first stitch. This is our chain 1. So now we're going to go into the next stitch. So insert your hook into underneath. You're going to go underneath the V. You can see there's a V. That's where you're going to put your hook, right under those threads. So again, you're going to go into the very first stitch if you're doing a single crochet. Put the hook through, wrap the yarn from right to left. The hook will pull that yarn through, go to the first loop. And now you're going to go through both loops, yarning over. From right to left, pull it through both loops. And the very next stitch will be a single crochet, so we're going to insert our hook underneath the V. And you're going to wrap the yarn from right to left. And then you're going to pull that through the first loop, and then you're going to go through both loops. And I hope that tutorial helps. Thanks for watching. Bye.